live at Football Park. The Bulldogs have a shot at their first premiership, but in the meantime, Clive Waterhouse around the body puts through the Magpies first and his first.
So Clive, he was exciting. He was the gun. You know, if we could get the ball out and had a bit of space for him, he could create something out of nothing, which he did a couple of times. Critical goals, particularly in the second half, and they had no one that could really control him in the opposition, so he was a plus.
Pretty reasonable debut season, isn't it? 49 goals, 27 he has this year in 24 games, a rookie. And he's played all bar one game for the Magpies this year, and he's maturing as a footballer.
Yeah, Clive, he was, no one knew what was going on. He doesn't even know what he's doing half the time, so Clive was fantastic. We kicked a couple of goals, spinning around, doing all sorts of weird and wonderful things.
You know, to see him, his aggression at the ball and take it on with his speed, you saw he was really an AFL player in the making.
Beautifully, Melachellus Tony, it is, goes straight for the goal front, and Clive Waterhouse from behind takes a ripper.
At that time when he came into the footy team, he hadn't played a lot of footy, so he didn't have a lot of footy history. I think he came from a soccer background, but he was carved out of stone, you know, like he was a solid individual. He could really run, like he could sprint, plus he had that endurance. And he could do some freakish stuff. So it was sometimes a bit hit and miss, but more hit than miss. And it was a very tough, he was a tough person to match up against. And when his confidence was going, look out. And you throw someone like that into a squad where there's so much experience and age and confidence, and then he just goes in there without a care and does his thing. You know, it was quite a little asset to have in a Port Adelaide side.
Taken it, gets it to West. Again, a tough one to take. They're first at the footy now, the Magpies. Central are starting to chase the jumpers, splits it open, bayonets up, and they are charging now. Port Adelaide, they're doing it well. Waterhouse, who gets his second.